Hello and welcome back to a brand new video and a brand new tier list. Today this is going to be part 2 of our starter line tier list, and it's going to be the middle evolution tier list. If you guys haven't watched the last one, I will link it in the info card above me, and I will also put it in the description below. Alright, kicking us off is Ivysaur, the Smash Bros character. A lot of the middle evolutions are just kind of mid, because they're just a transitional phase. So Ivysaur might actually be one of the strongest ones that we have, but I'm going to be putting Ivysaur, just to kick us off, at B. Just at a solid B for right now. Not for any real reason, it's just because I kind of need to have something there so I can kind of find footing with the rest of the tier list. I think Ivysaur is solid. Really good progression of the Bulbasaur design. And then really good as like a starting block for Venusaur. Very big fan of it. I'm just putting it at B for now. I'll probably be putting it up to A. And unfortunately, I don't have great opinions about these two. I think they are really weak. I'm not the biggest fan of them, I can't lie. I don't like Wartortle and Charmeleon. I think Charmeleon is just slightly better than Wartortle, but I just don't like them. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of them. Charmeleon I can see as being cool. I just don't love him. I gotta be honest. I gotta be true to how I feel. I just don't love him. I think Wartortle is just really weird. I don't love Wartortle. I've never liked them, to be honest. Charmeleon I used to not like at all. I can see the benefits of him. I think he's cool, but for me Charmeleon is just a C tier Pokemon, to be honest. And yeah, Wartortle I'm not a fan of. Then we move on to Bayleaf, and Bayleaf. I love Bayleaf. I've got to be honest. I love Bayleaf. I think Bayleaf is at least an A. And I'm gonna move Ivysaur up. So already I've done the move. But now I know where I'm standing. So Bayleaf could go up as well. Bayleaf could be an S tier, but Bayleaf is great. The anime, incredible. I love Bayleaf. Bayleaf is the best Pokemon in the Chikorita line. It's better than Meganium. And yeah, I'm a real big fan of Bayleaf. Quilava and Croconaw is good, but I don't think they go any higher than B. So already you can kind of see how different it is from the last tier list, because obviously Charmander and Squirtle were pretty high up on the tier list in comparison to where their middle evolutions are now. I think it just shows how different like a whole line of Pokemon can be in your personal opinion. I think for starter lines it's very chaotic where my opinions lie. Sometimes it's very hard to be consistent with your feeling on a starter line when they just go up and down. Here is my favorite middle evolution, Grovyle. Always has been. He's just cool. As I said in the last video, like the Treecko line in general, I'm a massive fan of, and Grovyle's my favorite of them. Grovyle was my favorite Pokemon for a long time, and you know, eventually other Pokemon took over him. Eventually I'll be doing that video, the favorite Pokemon and least favorite Pokemon, so stay tuned for that. But Grovyle, yeah, he's up there. He's definitely my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. If you don't love Grovyle yet, maybe give Mystery Dungeon a go. I know that's where a lot of people started to love Grovyle. For me, I've always found him really cool. He just, look at it. Yeah. I love you, Grovyle. Combuskin is awkward, but I don't think it's as bad as Wartortle. You know, it's shaped oddly, but I actually don't hate it as much as other people do. I think it's okay. I think it's on the same level as Charmeleon. I think they're just fine. For me, Marshtomp is also just down here. I have never liked Marshtomp. He's just a bit much, and he's a bit much, and I'm not the biggest fan of him. I don't like him. And I think for a while, he used to be my least favourite middle stage starter evolution. Marshtomp was my least favourite, but a couple Pokemon have come out since then, and I've overtaken them. One very specific though. So have a think, look at the middle evolution list, and think who's my least favourite, and we'll get to that. Grottle is okay. I think Grottle's kind of mid. It's a decent transition. I just think it's kind of mid. I wouldn't hate putting him in C, to be honest. I think he's just kind of. I just don't care too much about Grottle. Like he just is that middle stage guy. Torterra and Turtwig are just so good. He can never live up to it, to be honest. Monferno. I like the monkey. He is probably... You know what? Monferno's my favourite in the Infernape line. I think he's just the best designed of them. People are going to not like that. But yeah, what a glow up. From Chimchar to Monferno. What a glow up. Incredible. Chef's kiss to you, Monferno. You're based. Primplup, get in the bin. Get in the bin, bro. Just get in the bin. Jesus, I didn't realize how bad water middle stages are. Holy! There's only one that's not in the bottom 2 tiers. Shout out Croconaw. He's pulling some weight. Servine. Kinda just mid. Kinda just mid. I just don't like him. He's just not a very good design. He's the only one in the line that I kind of understand the hate for. I don't understand all the Embor hate. I think Embor is actually kind of sick. Duot. Duot is good. Duot is good. On its own, Duot's good. I like Duot. I think I like Monferno and Bayleaf and Ivysaur more than Duot. Yeah, we'll go with that. I kind of want to move Croconaw up. Kind of like him. He's just a little caveman dude. I like him. Collidon. I don't think he's as bad as people make out, which makes me want to put him here. And I think I will put him there. Quilladin isn't as bad as people make out. Sure, is he a thick, big, round, big-eyed boy? Yeah. I don't know why that's an issue. Breakson? Oh, B tier. B tier for fucking booty. Like, I feel like the only reason people like it is just because of... No hate, boys. Just because they want to fuck it. Frogadier is S tier. Ha ha ha. A water type middle stage evolution that's actually good? What? Frogadier's the best one on the line. Frogadier's better than Greninja. Frogadier's better than Froakie. Frogadier is sick. Greninja ain't got nothing on Frogadier, people. Wake up, grab a brush, and put on a little bit of makeup. Look at Frogadier, he is sick. No real positive thoughts towards Dartrix. I just don't really have... I don't have much to say about Dartrix. He's kind of just there. Torracat. Torracat I like. Yeah, Torracat's good. Torracat's definitely good. Well, people, I hope you had your guesses in, because it's time to reveal my least favorite middle evolution. And I'll give you a spoiler. My least favorite Pokemon of all time. Brionne, you mess. How is this a thing? How is this thing allowed to be a Pokemon? Just for real. How? I need someone to just explain to me how this thing is allowed to be a Pokemon. It is an abomination. Anyone that says it looks nice is actually just tripping. I have never seen someone come with a good reason as to why this thing exists. It is ugly. It is unnecessary. It ruins Poplio. You know, Primarina kind of brings it back a little bit, but not really. First of all, let's go through its features that are awful. First of all, it's got a flesh dress. Already, ugh. It's fucking hair, ear, antenna. Awful. Ugh. Its eyes, the creepiest things I've ever seen. The way it sits in Sun and Moon, God, this thing is disgusting. Genuinely, an abomination to the Pokemon franchise. And I will this is the one that you got to give me. You cannot complain about me putting this one here. Surely no one can complain. I understand the criticisms I got for Gen 2 being in the bottom tier, right? I understand. But this one, you gotta give it to me. Who is rallying for this thing? And you know what's crazy? There are people that do like it. And I don't get it. I can understand almost every other Pokemon. If Marshtomp is your favourite Pokemon, I can understand it. He's a goofy guy. I just don't like him. Brionne has no positive features to it. This is the first time I've spoke about Brionne on YouTube. But I've held this opinion very strongly for years. And finally I'm able to talk about it. Brionne, awful, 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 awful Pokemon. The worst Pokemon I've ever seen. And probably ever will see. Thwackey. Thwackey's okay. Thwackey's decent, like. I like him. Little monkey guy. Kinda cool. Kinda old school. Yeah, Thwackey's decent. Thwackey's alright. I like him. He's just a monkey guy. What more can I say? He's a monkey. Hey, he's a monkey. Raboot. I think Raboot is actually above the B tier. I think it's in the A tier. I think Raboot's pretty cool. It's definitely a good progression. Just enjoying playing football in its back garden, and now it's getting a chance. It's training for a professional team. It's in the under 13s, and it's training, and then it becomes a full-on player. Incredible. I like it. It's good. I'm sorry. The water evolutions are really, really bad. I'm gonna have to make another tier. I can't ever accept anything being in the same tier as Brion. I just can't accept it. Brion down there on its own. In hell. Right. We move on to the Generation 9 Pokemon. This has been such a chaotic video. Fucking hell. If you made it this far, congrats. You've seen a Brion rant and you've had a great time. Florigato, I think, is an S tier. I said it in my Paladin Pokemon tier list that I seem to mention every fucking video. I think it is an S tier. I think it's one of the best starter evolutions we've ever had. And yeah, I'm a massive fan of Florigato. He's a B tier. Crocolore's B. I think he's a funky little guy. And finally, Quaxwell. Don't even need to talk about. And that was our middle stage evolution tier list. Let me know your thoughts on that. Finally, we find out what the worst Pokemon is of all time. This has been part 2. I have not ranked inside the tiers. It just overcomplicates things a little bit too much, to be honest, because you've seen how indecisive I am about certain things in the last one. This one actually went really quick. It's only been about 25 minutes, so this will be a short one, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video if you haven't liked it already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year. We very recently hit 250, so I'm very happy with that. Thank you very much, guys. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload, especially when it is the final part of this chaotic starter list. Leave a comment, let me know your favourite middle starter evolution and your least favourite middle starter evolution. Let's have some conversation in the comments, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.